Whoa. You can see me. I can see Foshizi. It's time for Hammer Shots. I didn't actually get a shot. I don't know why, but I decided last week, because I tipped my drink over, I would make another drink the same as last week. Because, why not see if lightning strikes twice? For some reason, last week, Danny kept on giving me answers and they were not coming through on my chat. So if any of you guess the answers right and I don't see it, I apologize in advance. Right now, all I see is Foshizi. So if you're there, come and say hello. I'm excited. Today, hi everyone. I think it's just the two of us, mate. We can make it if we try, just the two of us, Fo and I. No, it's not really the two of us. We're joined by Ryan and Katie. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Fo.
Hey.
Hey, Wesley.
And my boy Wes. Me and Wes are going to Vegas in 2 weekends' time. Yeah.
Again?
Well, I mean, you only live twice. So.
Seriously.
And Katie, I will remind you during the show to make sure you hide those comments because obviously people play along. So I don't want any cheating going on. Okay. And if anyone decide to say things, I'll tell you. According to my live viewers, oh, wow. I didn't even know you could do this. We've got 8 people watching on YouTube. We've got 7 people watching on Twitch, Periscope, something.
Wow.
And 1 person watching on Facebook. So I didn't know that. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're all here now. Jazz, it's good to see you, mate. Nice to see you. Lee, how's it going, buddy? All right. You know how this works. We've got 5 rounds, I think. Hey, Neil, good to see you. You got Katie. You didn't do the show last season, did you?
No. Mm-mm.
And Ryan, this is your first time on as well, right?
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to see. Number 1, I love to see Americans on the show because it's American Hammers TV after all. And I appreciate this. This is where I am. I'm in Texas. So I love to see that. And more importantly, I love to see people who haven't been on the show yet. So if you are watching Foshizi, for example, I've been on at you for a long time. Come on the show. Get yourself on here. Wes, you're going to be on the show next week. I've decided. Tim, if you're watching, Wes Cunningham, put him on the show. He doesn't get to say no. Let's get started. So before I get started, in my research, I found something out which kind of blew my mind, and I don't know if it's true. So I want Katie, Ryan, and everyone in the chat try and do some research. I was looking at squad numbers, and way back in 2009, before he joined Manchester United's academy, there's a Jesse Lingard given the number 53 shirt in the 2009-2010 season. Now, on Jesse Lingard's Wikipedia page, there's nothing. I can't find anything about it. But it seems very strange to me. Like maybe he came for a couple of weeks. So if anyone knows, it was news to me as well. But if any of you guys know any info on Jesse Lingard coming to West Ham back in 2009, 2010, I'd love to hear about it. I mean, and he must have been super young though. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. How old would he have been?
Well, how is he now?
How old is Jesse Lingard? Siri will know.
Bills or Washington?
Siri won't know, the stupid bitch. Shut up, Siri! You didn't have a clue. Anyway, we digress. Let's get started. The way this round works, shout out your answer. Once you shout it out, the other person gets to answer. First answer first. The 5th place on the leaderboard is Charlie Walsh with 16 points. That's what you got to beat if you want to be above him. I believe in you both. Question number 1. This is about the last game that we played against Man City. Who set up Kufal for his assist to Antonio's goal?
Agbana.
Not Agbana.
Damn it.
Fornals.
Not Fornals. It was actually Thomas Souček. He ran, chased down a dead ball, passed it to Kufal. He crossed it in. But that's okay. None of you got it. It's still a tie. Oh, Chalky got it, though. Well done, mate. That was correct. Question number 2. Who was the referee in that game?
David.
I would have accepted that if that was the right first name. But if not, Ryan, do you want to give me a first name?
Michael.
No, it's not Michael either. Matt, I'm sorry. This was I maybe been a bit harsh here, so I apologize for the difficulty in the first round. They're meant to be easy, but I don't know what I was thinking. But hey, it doesn't matter. If you both continue getting wrong, then it's going to be a tight match. Foshizi got it. It was Anthony Taylor. Question number 3. Who was substituted on for Aguero? Who came on in place of Aguero?
Oh, Foden.
Phil Foden is correct. I mean, he scored a few minutes later.
Yeah.
Well done, Ryan. We're off the mark. I say we're off the mark. Why isn't my scoreboard working? Hello? I've got like a nice... Oh, what is going on here? Bear with me 1 second. We've just got a technical difficulty here. For some reason... What on earth is going on? Usually if I click on it, like the scores go up. You can't see this. You know what? We'll forget the nice fancy scoreboard. It will go away. I'll go back to the old pen and paper. Sorry about this, everybody.
We need Wally.
Yeah. Okay. Brian, that's 1. Well done. Next question. To the nearest 10%, what was our possession in the game?
40%.
Is not correct. But a very good guess.
Say 45.
Okay, Ryan. I mean, first of all, as a teacher, I'm disappointed in your listening skills. As I said, to the nearest 10%. But I will... Yeah. The actual answer was 30%.
Okay. So
Gary's, 30%. Loads of people have got that as well. Gary's saying use your fingers. I mean, I can right now, but by the end of the next round, I won't have enough fingers. So that's not going to be possible. Okay. I nearly asked an easy question now, and then I changed my mind. But I feel as though I should probably not be so harsh, and so I'm going to ask both questions. So the next question is, right now in the Premier League this season, how many goals have we scored?
7.
Not correct.
I knew that. I
16.
studied that one too.
What'd you say?
16.
Is also not correct. It's 12. We have scored 12 goals this season. You could have thought about it and worked it out.
I should have.
And here's the hard question at the end. And this is something that I want you to think about. And the people in the chat, this is kind of a question for you guys as well, because I think it's a good question. In West Ham's current squad, one of our players has been on the Liverpool squad. Which of our players is it? So one player in our squad, yeah, well done, Wes. One player in our current squad has been in the Liverpool squad. He didn't actually ever make an appearance, but he was named on the bench multiple times. I know, it's a good question. No one in the chat's got it yet either, so I'll say this again. One of our current squad was on the books at Liverpool for a number of years, actually. Who was it? We don't have... I mean, unless I'm not seeing it, no one in the chat has managed it yet either.
I don't know.
And if you're not sure, have a guess.
Was it Ryan Fredericks?
It was not Ryan Fredericks.
I thought so.
Masuaku?
Nope, it was not Masuaku. My housemate's trying to guess as well. Cresswell's a very good guess.
Yeah.
I probably would have guessed that as well, but it's also wrong. He did come through the Liverpool youth a bit, but the answer to the question, you won't get it either, Breck. My housemate's trying to guess along as well. Was David Martin. He spent
Wow.
he spent 4 years on the books at Liverpool from 2006 to 2010. He was named on the bench a bunch of times. He was also sent out on loan a bit.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Their goalie situation wasn't great other than the start. So
that's why I added as well the bit that, you know, he was named on the bench but didn't make an appearance because, you know, a lot of backup goalkeepers don't get a chance. So, you know, David Martin, I like that question. So at the end of the round, we've got a massive high-scoring game so far. And this is where we are. Look at this, everybody.
Ooh.
It doesn't work. Normally when I click, the number goes up. So I don't know why it isn't. I don't know if I'm like not pressing a button. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I've broken it. Abort. Pretend that didn't happen. But hey, the good question is, the good thing is the next round, round 2, 6 points up for grabs. Well, more if you can get the answer spot on, which is not done very often. Tom Atherton does that. He's the only one that manages it usually. So it's a higher or lower one. Who wants to go first?
I will.
Nice.
I'll suffer. It's fine, Ryan.
Yeah, of course. This is all about having fun, and we're all having a cheeky little drink. This is a whiskey, Angel's Envy whiskey, not the nice, expensive Angel's Envy, but the good, cheeky little one that I can mix with some Coke. What are you on, Katie?
Wine. I'm drinking red wine.
On the wine?
It's
Ryan?
called Hope.
Framingham's own Jack Abbey's Copper Legend, which is just an Oktoberfest.
Nice. There we go. So, Katie, question number 1. Glenn Johnson went on to play for Liverpool after a spell with Chelsea as well, but he started at West Ham United. Glenn Johnson, England player, defender, right back, West Ham boy. How many times did he play for West Ham?
Glenn Johnson?
Glenn Johnson. And then Ryan,
4 times.
4 times. Ryan, do you think it was higher or lower than 4?
Higher. It's the 2002-2003 relegation season.
He played 16 times that season, correct. He was only there for half a season. It wasn't very long. But yes, he was quite close there as well. 52. I'd like that, but I wish he'd have stayed for another season. So, I mean, he wanted to as well, but Chelsea came in with big money offer. We were relegated. What can you do? Ryan, we signed Stuart Downing from Liverpool.
Yep.
How many goals, that was in 2013, how many goals did he score for us?
Say 9.
9 goals. People in the chat, similar. Katie, do you think he scored more or less?
Less.
Less is correct. Well done. Off the mark. 7 is how many goals he scored for us. Gary Perridge smashed it, got the nail on the head. Well done, Gary. Wes and Foe were either side. Maybe Wes and Foe could go against each other next week. Although I'd feel bad for Wes. You know, I think Foe needs to come up against like Gary Perridge or someone. All right, next question. Now, I might have to explain this a bit better because I just cannot for the life of me figure out wording. Wow. Fine. In the famous 2006 FA Cup final, the last time we made it there, we were so close to winning. But which edition of the FA Cup final was it? So what I'm trying to say is that up until that point, that was the what FA Cup final? How many FA Cup finals had there been? I'm sure there's a better way to word that question, but neither me or my housemate could figure out the words in English to make it work. So, Katie.
For us or for...
No, ever. In the history of the FA Cup, when we were in the FA Cup final, this was the...
60-second.
So, yeah, like this. Okay, 60-second. Ryan, do you think...
It was 125th.
Oh, it was. And, you know, so higher, obviously. Ryan, what's annoying is that had you have said, I'll go first,
I know.
that would have been 2 points instead of
I have
one.
the shirt on the wall.
That was
Scaloni's match issued shirt from it.
But don't worry, because that question was guessable.
Yeah.
Later on, you've got one that's gettable as well.
Fair enough.
But Ryan, your question, along with me, I'll include myself in the statistic.
Okay.
Including me, how many fans were in attendance at that match?
Is that Cardiff?
It was the Millennium Stadium.
Mm.
And it was such a good game. I remember, I'll never forget, like, just before the 90th minute, I turned to my friend and I was like, I'm like, no, I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it. And in my mind, I'm thinking, oh my God, West Ham are going to play in the Charity Shield. The Community Shield. We're going to be the first game of the season. I can't believe it. But I didn't say it because I didn't want to jinx it. And then that scumbag Steven Gerrard broke my heart.
It's okay. Shaka moved to the 2 towns over from me. I'm not kidding. And I wanted to say to him, like, if you just were 2 inches over. But I would say probably, let's see here, 32 or 31,000. It's a huge stadium.
Katie, do you think it was more or less?
More.
It was a lot more. Happy Hammer 82 was very close. The actual answer is 71,140 people were in attendance at that game.
I don't know why I was thinking Hammer fans. Again, it's the listening as a teacher. Yeah, it's good.
You should be better at this, Brian. I mean, listening's kind of important as a teacher.
Well, when I'm yelling at them, it's different.
Yeah, true. It's more important for them than it is for you. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, Katie, how much money in pounds did we pay for Fablo Pornaus? The new signing from Armenia, Fablo Pornaus. Pablo Fornaus. Gosh, maybe I made this too strong.
We paid 52,000
£52,000.
pounds. I'm sorry, million pounds. You said pounds, right?
Yeah, pounds.
Million pounds.
Okay, I was like, I want to be sure that you're saying thousand. And, you know, I don't want to like put words in your mouth.
52 million pounds.
Okay, 52 million. Ryan Walsh, higher or lower?
Lower. I think we paid 18.
Yeah, it was 24 million.
Right.
52 million? Katie, we played 45 million for Sebastian Haller, the record.
Crazy market at that time.
Good. I think I confused you by saying Fablo Pornaus.
Yeah, right.
You heard porn. You thought porn star.
I got a lot of money.
It makes sense. Yeah. I was about to say this in the FA. I was about to say that myself. Why couldn't that stupid moron just boot the ball out of play? Jabroni Scaloni.
I could afford his shirt, dude.
You've got his shirt?
I've got his match issue shirt from that day. He
Burn
never
that bloody thing.
It was the one that was in his locker, not the one that he wore.
Burn it.
But it's Cup final shirt. I've also got Roberto's that he wore.
Yes, Neil, I'm dyslexic.
Okay. I mean, I understand collecting shirts is a thing, but collecting shirts from our worst players, and then
you get the good ones and you get the bad ones. It's what God gave you, you know?
You could just put them on a guy and then put them on a bonfire night.
I mean, they're not in the frames on the wall, man.
Well, all right. Anyway, Ryan, last question of this round.
Sure.
What year did West Ham United, yes, Scaloni is the Argentina manager now. What year did West Ham United come to the United States to play in the MLS All-Star game?
2008.
2008?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He's right.
Yeah, darn it. I knew that one.
They wore the shirt. I was thinking of the shirt they wore.
Yeah. That was good. Well done.
Thanks.
So at the end of the first round, I have to manually type in the scores because for some reason this thing that Charlie told me about is not working today. I don't know why. But at the end of that round, 6-1. Oh, it's the Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester United. All right. Let's move on. What round comes next? What round's next? Oh, yeah.
Man.
The bid up round. It's not really the bid up round anymore. So the way this works, you're going to have a clock. Yeah, I agree, Anthony. That's exactly what I said. The Roberto shirt. I mean, gosh.
Tim told me to like destroy it immediately. Like
What you should probably do is just save that shirt
yeah.
to give to someone because if I opened a gift, I'm like, oh my God, someone said, oh, it's a West Ham shirt. And then I turn and saw Roberto, I'd be like, you bastard. Like I'd immediately be like, oh, you got me, you know? that I think that's a good idea for it. So the way this works, you're going to have a timer. You've got 20 seconds. The clock will keep going. You're going to have 5 guesses each. Usually there's only 10 possible answers, but the first question, there's actually 11 possible answers. So I will let you know as we come around. Foshizi, just so you know, he hang on. He respects your collection of shirts, and it's a very respectable collection of shirts. How many did you say you've got?
About 200. And about 30 to 40 of them are match used or signed.
That's pretty cool. I like it. All right, so get ready. Katie, you're going to go first.
Okay.
The best thing to do is just think quick, give me an answer. Here is the question. The last time we beat Liverpool in the Premier League was January 2nd, 2016. But when the final whistle blew of that match, which players were on the field for West Ham United? So January 2nd, 2016, Liverpool, West Ham versus Liverpool. We were at home. Who were the last players on the field? So some players were subbed on. Katie, go.
Agbana
Is correct. Ryan
Carroll
is also correct. Katie
Noble
is correct. Ryan
Lanzini.
is not correct.
He subbed off. All right.
Katie
Rice
is not correct.
Tompkins
Is correct. Wow, that was quick. Katie, and you've got 20 seconds. Take a breath. He was subbed off, by the way, Ryan.
Thank you.
Cresswell
Is correct. Ryan
Let's see here. Randolph in goal.
was not the goalkeeper.
No, all right.
Katie, it's your last go.
Should be easy.
Antonio
No, he was subbed off as well. Ryan, you got one more player.
Adrian.
Sorry, yeah, Adrian is correct. He was the keeper. Yeah, as soon as you said Randolph and it wasn't the answer, I thought Katie was going to get that as well.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the chat and see who else we got in here. Tom, yeah. Dimitri was there. That is correct. Let me see what else we have who were here on the pitch.
Ryan got Dimitri, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. No.
No, I didn't. No.
No, you didn't? Oh, I thought you did. Darn it.
No. I guess Lanzini.
Oh.
Yeah, so Lanzini was one of the players subbed off. No one else has got any of the other guys in there. So the ones you got was Adriano Bonner, Tompkins, Cresswell, Noble, and Andy Carroll. And obviously Dimitri Payet has been said here. Billy, correct. Billy Bonds, of course. His 505th appearance or something, 500th appearance. Andy Carroll was said. So the people that you didn't say, that no one has said, Cheku Koyate. He was there. James Collins, Ginge. He was the other centre-back. And I think he played centre-back and Tommy's played right-back. I can't remember. Pedro Obiang. And our last substitution of the evening was Antonio came off. Carl Jenkinson came on. Yeah, that legend Carl Jenkinson. And yeah, Payet actually didn't start the game. He was brought on for Valencia. So, that was it. Let me count this up. At the end of that, you both got 3 points each. So, next question. Let's bring this back. Let's bring the timer back. Okay. This question only goes back, I'm going to tell you this now, it goes back to the year 2014. So the last player on the list played for us in 2014. The rest of them are all later than that. Okay, so just remember that now while I tell you the question. Kate, you went first last time, right?
Yeah.
So Ryan, you're going to go first this time.
Sure.
The question is this. Name the last 10 South American players to play for West Ham.
What?
All right.
The last 10 South American players that have played for West Ham.
Buena.
So say it again.
Buena.
Correct. Katie.
Masuaku.
Masuaku is from the Congo. That's in Africa and not South America. Ryan.
All right. Anderson.
Felipe Anderson is correct. Brazilian. Katie, come on. Come on, Katie.
Zabaleta.
Is correct. Well done.
Okay.
Ryan.
Lanzini.
There ain't nobody like him. That is also correct.
I don't know. I'm not good at this.
It's okay. Just look at the timer. Deep breath. Think about it. Just think of some South American countries. And while you're doing that, Ryan.
Javier Hernandez.
Sorry, say it again.
Javier Hernandez.
Is not South American.
Oh,
Mexico is Central America. So
You're right.
Katie.
Did we say Anderson?
We did say Anderson.
Okay.
You can give me another one if you can think of one.
Diop.
Is not his French. Ryan.
All right. Going through the list. Martinez.
Is also not South American.
Fabianski.
Where? No, Tony Martinez. I don't know. I think he might be English or Spanish, but
Yeah.
let's see what we've got. Let's see who else. Foshizi. Tim, first of all, got one that you should have got, considering we kind of just mentioned him in the last round, and that is Valencia.
Oh, Colombia. Yeah.
He came on for it. But he's from Ecuador. Ecuador,
you're right.
We mentioned Colombia, and we literally
jerseys, they're both same color.
But we literally did have a really, really piss poor Colombian player last season that neither of you mentioned. He literally kind of last season.
No, he's not. He's Spanish, right?
Yep, he's Spanish.
Yep.
Who? We've also got Caleri. That was correct.
Piss poor last season.
He was. If it wasn't for Roberto, he would have been the worst player to have put a West Ham shirt on in the last decade. If not for Roberto saving him. This guy is the worst outfield player I've seen play for West Ham. Every touch was a touch of a rapist. It was awful. He was a car crash. He's a liability of a player. And I'm just going to put it up on the screen because
Jovanovic?
Foshizi did get it.
Oh, you're right. Oh, God.
Carlos Sanchez.
I try to forget him.
So the only other players that you didn't get is that Nene, Brazilian.
Yeah.
I don't know who he was either. Diego Poyet is Uruguayan, youth player. And then Argentinian in 2014 is a striker. He plays in the Mexican League now. I think he wore number 10 before Lanzini. Anyone?
Zarate.
Yes, you got it. Mauro Zarate. So that was a tough round.
Yeah, these questions are going before my time, in all fairness, Adam.
I should have got that one. I should have got that one.
In fairness, 6 out of those 10 players have played for us in the last 4 years. So,
All right.
and the last question was like 4 years ago. I mean, I'm trying to make them modern. I've tried.
I know.
But hey, just drink. Have you finished your wine yet?
Almost, not yet.
Well, yeah,
Still
move on.
working on it.
Oh, you need. I want to see you drink a bit more of that, please. More. That was a sip. It's like a drinking game now. No, a little more.
So I've ran out of like the 4 beers I had next to me. Is there any way I can grab more?
I mean, are you confined to a chair that doesn't move?
No. I just
Then get your ass up and get a drink.
yeah. It's in a West Ham theme thing.
Oh, look at this. Let's just spy on his what,
Yeah,
what-
he's got leather-bound books, and he thinks he's a big deal.
I mean, he did that on purpose. Like,
no,
some
that's-
people are like, oh, look at my camera. Look at what I have over here. Oh, I have a fancy little bookcase over there. Oh, what do we have over at this side of the
The
room?
West Ham fridge.
Oh, I've got a little pretend slot machine up there. Revolution?
No. I'm not a Revolution fan.
No, I am. That was my office.
Oh, sorry, man.
So,
All right,
wow.
we're good. Thank you.
Revolution. All right, so at the end of that round, it's a really super close. Let me just type the scores in the old-fashioned way, and the scores on the doors are 12-6. But the next round is a nice, relaxing, fun. It's everyone's favorite round to play along. It's time to play Hangman. Now, I've a feeling that at this point, everyone knows how to play. I've not had any dum-dums on for quite some time now. So I'm going to spare you the blurb of how to play Hangman. And I'm going to ask you, Ryan, to give me the first letter of this player who has played for West Ham United.
A.
Is there?
N.
N. Hang on. Wait, sorry. I should have said, if you get it right, you get to go again.
Oh, okay.
So you keep going until you get one wrong and blah, blah.
I.
I. Is there just? Foshizi. I'm not putting that comment up on the screen. But yeah, no, this is my home office.
E.
E. Is there? Let me come on. Everyone in the chat's got it now. Where's Gary? Gary usually is like on fire, but I'll say the last couple of weeks, he's not been on top of his normal game.
Gonna go with N. I don't know why.
Oh, it's a good guess.
All right. Why don't I know this? Okay.
I mean, it's not necessarily going to be like easy, so you know.
No, but
Oh, while you're thinking, I just suddenly realised that. Hang on, isn't Inter Miami David Beckham's team?
yes.
Does he go to away games?
Yes.
During COVID, does he?
During COVID, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Oh my god! So I mean, the last time I had a show, I went to go see Winston Reid, and he didn't show up for the game. And you're telling me this time I could have gone to see David Beckham, and I'm missing out on that as well. Yeah, Gary, that's all right, Gary. It's okay. But you're here now, so you should probably write us the answer. Give me another letter, Ryan.
O. I don't know why I did.
Well, it's there.
Damn. Let's see here. I'll go with B. I don't know why I did that.
B for Bravo.
Yep. Bravo. All right.
Not there. Katie, give me a letter.
S.
S for sugar. He's not there.
Oh, come on.
Ryan, well done, Tim.
F.
F for
All
right. Katie.
T.
Well done. A T is there. People in the chat have nailed it now.
Uh,
But there's no pressure. Just guess letters. It's okay. But just guess letters that haven't been guessed, please.
okay. E. Oh, we guessed E. Sorry. I take that back.
Literally just said guess the letters that haven't been guessed.
Sorry.
You guessed the letter that has been guessed.
H.
I better see an empty glass because if you're gonna,
nice. Yeah.
I want to see. Yeah. You better be hammered. You better have an excuse for failing at Hangman. There is an H. I think Ryan has it. So Katie, you better hope you've got this. And if you haven't, give me another letter.
R.
R is there.
V.
Pardon? Did you say V?
V.
Okay.
D.
And there we go. Woo!
Woo! Sorry, he should have gotten that one.
Wow. Okay. She's one glass of wine down and 1 point on the board and the trash talk starts. That's what I like to see. Woo! Oh, bitch, you should have got that one. Okay, here we go. Ryan, you went first last time, right?
Yeah.
So, Katie, take it away.
Ow.
Did you say O?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I'm just checking because you could have been like, oh, it's me first? There is an O. Oh, I'm going to put this on. Yeah, look. Thanks. Thanks, Lee. I appreciate it. I try. Sorry, what?
C.
C for, can you give me a word that begins with?
Soufal.
Oh, that's good. I like what you did there. But it's not there.
Aww.
What there? Ryan, give me a letter.
J.
J. Controversial pick. Controversial in a game of Hangman. To pick
that one.
No, I know. I thought I had it. I don't.
Nikki. I see this. You should.
That's my wife.
I thought it was.
Oh, that's so cute.
I can tell from the last name. So, hey, Nikki, you'll be pleased to know that your husband is currently beating a woman. So, you must be so proud.
Hey, wait a minute, Adam.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were a woman.
I am a woman, but
I'm just
I'm a
messing.
Philadelphian too, and I got some pride.
Oh, you'd beat me up.
All right. Let's go with H.
Oh, for a second, Tim's had a guess, and I was like, "Oh my word! Oh no, the letters don't work." Okay, for a second. Anyway, Ryan, over to you. Sorry, I'm getting really easily distracted here.
That's totally fine. What do I do with E?
Because that's a reasonable letter that you see appear quite often in the English.
Yeah, no.
So it would make sense to guess a letter like that. There is, in fact, an E.
What about an M?
For N for November.
M as in Marshall.
Okay, M as in Mike. I thought you were in military. Don't you know all of the phonetic alphabet?
I was a cadet, not military.
So M for
So
Mike.
that means I stopped a long time ago because I sucked at it.
But it was M for Mike, right? Because I distracted
Yes.
myself. Well, it is there. So you get to give me another letter.
Oh, damn.
Neil. For a second, I was like, M? Oh, no. Okay.
How about S?
An S. I think that's a pretty good guess.
How about a K?
Do you...
No. All right.
Yeah, I see where you were going with that. My head went like that as well, and then I looked at where the lines were and realized
I should have taken more time.
You should have. Oh, Gary Perridge. He's back on his game. He has smashed this one out of the park. Katie, give me a letter.
R.
Is a very good guess. That is a very good guess.
Ah!
I.
For a second, I was like, oh, God, what have you done? But no, it's there.
N.
The question is, do you know this player? Scored a great goal against Tottenham. Oh, it was so good. Oh.
L.
Hate myself.
Revel Morrison.
Correct. It is Ravel Morrison. Wow, Katie catching up. 2 for 2 on Hangman. All right.
Katie goes
I'm
first.
just hoping Ryan will get up and park his car.
Hang on.
Not that kind of Bostonian. I'm like an hour and a half away. Like
I think I need closed captioning because I have no idea what you just said, Katie.
park the car.
Oh, that's the accent.
Yeah.
Katie. Oh, I tell you, the crowd are going wild, Katie. I will say.
They are?
Well, the crowd are going wild because you're closing the gap.
Oh, okay.
So give me a letter.
Ooh, R.
Where is it? There it is. Hang on. Are you seeing this right? Or is the YouTube thing covering? Do you see this? Okay, hang on.
No, I don't see any.
I see just there's like a YouTube type thing, which I'm just trying to. There we go. I just want to get rid of that just in case it was covering a letter. You know, we've had a lot of controversy on the show, and you know, I've been complained about very frequently for getting questions wrong and blah blah blah. And anyway, we don't.
Yeah, you're cheating. We know.
Yeah, I know. All right, next letter.
E.
E is good. Who is this?
N.
For, as in N, the one I'm highlighting?
Yes.
You've got to remember, N and M sound the same. And I know that the one time that I don't ask for clarification, I'll click the wrong button and then I'll have someone saying, oh, I didn't say that letter, you shit bastard. Oh, I'm never coming on the show again. You can't even listen to me. So,
And this is such a Nancy you're being right now.
hey, I like it. I like it. I have to be careful because there's certain terms in English that are not that offensive, but in America are very offensive to call a woman. Found that out the first time and I call my mum this, and it's perfectly acceptable in England. You try calling a woman a cow in America, and oh dear, dear, dear.
Yeah, you'll get killed.
Yeah, at least you didn't. My mother, when I lived in England, told the kids to look at their pants to make sure there's no mud on them.
Yeah,
Adam gets it.
yeah.
What? I don't get it.
Well,
Pants or underwear.
yeah, in
My
England.
mom told a bunch of little kids to look at their underwear before they came in the house.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Why?
all right.
No. We played football in the mud.
Oh.
Our pants were covered. She told them not to check our pants before we came in. But to an Englishman, pants are like checking your boxers, your whitey tighties.
Oh.
The one kid dropped trowel and took a look before he walked in.
Oh,
He
geez.
actually did that. How old
Yeah.
are you? 8?
Yeah, 8 and 9.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's something that would be an email today. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. All right, give me another letter. Whose turn is it? Kate, is it still you? Can you play the game?
D.
Pardon?
D.
D.
D is in dog.
D is in you're being a dick, Adam. Okay, that is there.
E.
E.
Oh, I said E. All right. I guess I lose.
That's the second goddamn time that you've picked
I
up.
know. Go ahead. You can pass it to Ryan. Fair enough.
Oh, I'm gonna pass it to Ryan. You don't have to give me permission. I literally
I do.
my mum today. You know, I'm FaceTiming my mum, you know, catching up, and she's like, you know, you did get a bit carried away when people get the hangman wrong. And I said, you know what? Actually, no one's got it wrong for ages. People have figured this out now. I don't have to worry anymore. And no, you come on the show. You're doing this shit on purpose, aren't you? I bet you're doing this on
I
purpose.
was on the phone with your mother before we even started this show.
You were on the phone to my mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on the phone to everyone, the dirty cow. I can call her a cow. It's okay. She won't be offended because hopefully she won't listen and watch. And if you do, sorry, Mum. I'm not sorry. Stuff her. Okay, Ryan, over to you. Here's a clue. These letters are already in. Okay, A. Good.
Andre Yarmolenko.
Damn it.
Oh, well done. And well done, Foshizi, as well. Foshizi got it right. Wes Cunningham decided the female version, Yarmolenko. See what I did there? Oh, God, now I have to remember how to spell his name. We got Yarmolenko. Let's go. Mental. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay, well done, Ryan. Last of the hangmans. Ryan, you're first this time, right?
All right. Let's go with A again.
Okay, it's there. He did just have a baby. Congratulations, Yarmolenko, on your birth of your child. Maybe next time you get on the pitch, you won't play like total shit, please.
I mean, to be honest, like when my kid was born, if I played the next day, I'd probably pass to the wrong guy anyways.
No, but it was the day before the kid was born that he was useless. Not
No,
the
that's
day.
true. I was dead on. I drove my wife to the hospital. Let's see here.
I need a wife to cheer me on.
She's not cheering me on. She's probably cheering you on.
I can cheer you. Oh no, I'm not allowed to cheer you on. The chat are cheering you on though. They're like, Miss Katie. Oh, we love you. Oh my God, get your tits out for the lads.
Oh yeah.
That
just might have been me saying that.
Let's do E.
Oh,
there you go.
Thanks.
But there's no-
Everyone cares about me.
There's no E. Everyone cares about you. We love you. Okay, and it's over to you, Katie.
It's Katie's turn.
Christian baby. N. Okay, did I just say something inappropriate? Because I don't know what I just did. Oh, Team Ryan. There we go.
Aww.
She has
Only
to.
can.
There is an N, Katie. There is an N. It's there. Don't guess it again.
Okay.
It's the end of the name.
I won't guess that again. That's a good idea. How about we try an S?
An S is a good guess. Well done.
Okay. Let's do an I.
An I is also there. You're killing this. Tim, if you're in the chat, is there a show after this so I can big it up? And if you aren't a subscribe to American Hammers TV, please.
I think it's Lee's show, but that's okay. We don't care.
True. Give me a letter.
R.
Oh.
I've
got it now. I've got it. No one in the chat's got it yet. I've got it. Go on, Katie. I think I shouldn't give you. I think it should be in your time period though. I'm just pardon,
O.
Okay. Should be in your time period. And there is a show after this. So you know.
We don't care about that.
Well done.
C.
C is also there.
Craig Dawson.
Well done, Craig Dawson.
Yay!
One of our late finals.
Come here. We got it.
Oh, look at that little bitch. Oh.
No, he's a male.
I wasn't talking about the dog. No, I was talking about the dog. I was.
We won, Gray.
Well, what's his name?
Grayson.
I like that name actually.
Thank you.
All right, I don't know what to say. Anyway, end of that round. Let me tally up the scores. Katie, you have significantly closed the gap.
I can spell.
Well, it's good work that you can, because you are definitely in with a shot, because the scores right now are, everybody, get hyped, 13-9. So we go into the final round, and all of you know this already. You're going to get 1 minute, up to 10 questions. The trick is answer as quickly as you possibly can, so that you can get all of the questions that are available to you. The quicker you answer, the more chance you got. I won't be telling you if you are right or wrong. So give me an answer, move on. If you're not sure, don't waste too much time over it. Just say pass. Go on to the next one. Okay.
So it's back and forth or just one person?
Nope, one person. One person. Clearly, you've watched this show so many times, Katie.
There's so many.
I know, it's fair. And well, the current leaderboard, the fifth place is 16. You're going to get on the leaderboard, but you might be below 16 depending on how well you do. We will see.
Ryan, I believe in you.
Well, I believe in you. Neil Watson, I've Grayson cross.
No, he wears Hammers uniforms. Are you kidding me? He's a real man.
Katie, do you want to come first or second?
Just do it now. Just get it over with.
Okay.
You know I'm going to suck at this, so let's just do it.
No.
I'm chugging.
No. Whoa. All right, Ryan, we're going to say goodbye to you for a second. Wait in the wing.
Yep.
Meditate, whatever you need to do. Katie, here we go. Wow, John just whoring himself out on my show.
Yeah, he did.
Things are his show. We'll put it on anyway. Potential questions for Friday Night Likes. Send him a question. I love Friday Night Likes. Tune in. I'm usually never around to watch it live, but when I am, I'm like, I want to be on it again soon. I really want to be on Friday Night Likes soon. So hook me up, put me on. Send him questions. Adam, send me a question. I've just spent 2 hours writing goddamn questions. Right now, I'm not in the mood to think up more.
Yeah, Nikki. When I come to Boston.
When you come to Boston.
What? I'm going to drink with Nikki.
That's a good idea. Can I do that one? But he said he's not even in Boston. He's like an hour and a half from Boston.
Well,
we go into Boston.
Oh,
Where are you actually? What's the name of the place?
Air Mass. It's like the place in Scotland. Air, like as in up in the air.
Yeah, never heard of it. What direction from Boston?
West.
I mean, I guess if it was an hour and a half east, you'd be in the water.
Let me put it this way. I used to work as a park ranger at in Concord for Lexington and Concord, where the battle began. If you know him, Adam, where the American Revolution began.
Look, I'm going to tell you now.
Where we shot British people.
If it isn't referenced in Hamilton, I have no idea what you're talking about.
The British are coming. The British are coming.
Yeah, the bridge where we shot at the British and the British attacked us.
Is it where Alexander Hamilton stole cannons when he was downtown? Is it from there?
No, he was in New York. We were in Boston. We started the war.
Look at the cast and what they've lost. And so I remember hearing the word Boston in one of the songs, but basically my total sum knowledge of that war thing, I call it the Civil War on tour.
Okay, fine. Like American rebels, like John Adams or Sam Adams, famous because of the beer. Maybe
I know John Adams because Alexander Hamilton said, "Sit down, John, you fat bitch."
He was, but that's okay. All right, moving on. All right, let Katie do her thing.
Hi, Ryan.
Okay, here we go. Katie, get ready.
Right.
These questions are a little bit hard. Oh, well. Good luck. Okay. And go. Who won the Dillington Beatis Award in 2019? Was it Elise, Connor Coventry, or Declan Rice?
Declan Rice.
No. In our 2015 3-0 win at Anfield, which West Ham player got sent off?
In what year?
It doesn't matter. Who was our leading goal scorer in the 2018-19 season?
Pablo Fornals.
That was 2 years ago. Who was our leading scorer?
I don't know. I don't remember.
What year did we sign Yossi Benayoun? No. Dr. Martens first appeared on shirts in 95. True or false?
True.
In the 04-05 season, who was our top goal scorer? Marlon Harewood, Teddy Sheringham, or Dean Ashton?
Teddy.
What country was Samassi Abu born in? It was an African country. An African country. Give me
Nicaragua.
No. What was our highest ever place in the top division? This is the last question.
5th.
I mean, close. That was...
I mean, I told you I'm not good at history.
It was a tough round. There were some tough questions in
Time
there.
out. It's not third, okay? That was back in 85, 86.
Yes.
Okay.
Which was our highest ever placing.
1998.
Okay, Katie. The question was, what was our highest ever placing in the top division, which was third in 1985, 86.
Oh, fine, whatever.
I mean, you literally just said it wasn't third. That was 85, 86.
I
Yeah.
thought you meant in this decade.
Did I say in this decade?
No.
Or did I say what was our highest ever placing?
Okay, third in 85, 86. Before I was even born. So I don't know what we're asking questions before I was even born.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize West Ham had history before you were born.
They shouldn't.
Yeah, this is my fault. You're right, Fo. You're right. Look, it was a good showing. Usually I don't say how people did, but you did get one of those questions right. And it was the one where I said, who was our top goal scorer? Marlon Harewood, Teddy Sheringham, or Dean Ashton? Because no one's ever got no points. And I needed you to, get there. Just to build, I'll tell you now, the Dillington Beatis Award was it's like a young player. It went to I don't know his first name, Elise.
How are you asking questions when you don't even know their names?
I don't know how to say his name. It's like Ajibola Elise. Declan Rice obviously was in the first team at that point.
This show is bullocks.
Wow. Okay, so Ryan, welcome back onto the show. We'll have Katie back in a little while. As you now know, you've already won. This is for a good spot on the leaderboard. So
sounds good. To
get yourself into fifth place, you need to get 4 correct answers.
Sounds good.
If you can get 7 answers, you will get into 4th place and be above Kostia.
Sounds good.
So
sounds good.
Here we go. And on the bright side, hey, Katie, you can hear me still, right? Yeah, I can't hear you. It's for the best. But just can you cover your ears real quick? Just cover your ears real quick. Thanks. I mean, you can't do worse than her. So don't worry about it. I'm just glad that she came on the show. And it should have been, I really wanted like an all-girl show, but her partner in crime, Rebecca, she's like, I'm in a show. So, anyway, let's go. Because there's another show starting soon and I'm going to get into trouble. Question number 1. What year did David Moyes begin managing Manchester United? 2011, 2013, 2014?
2014.
Which Hammers kept a clean sheet when we beat Liverpool 3-0 at Anfield in 2015?
Adrian.
Only one player has won Hammer of the Year 5 times. Who?
Bobby Moore.
What year did we sign Trevor Sinclair?
1998.
Fila stopped making West Ham shirts in 2005. True or false?
Wait, which company?
Fila stopped making our shirts. Who was our first Premier League goalkeeper? Craig Forrest, Les Seeley, or Lulit McCloskey?
McCloskey.
What country was Shaq Hislop born in?
He's technically born in England, but he was Trinidad.
What team was Roberto signed to?
Oh God, real something.
I will let you real something. I'm gonna need a little better than real something.
No, I got nothing.
Just have a guess.
Real Society? I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll invite Katie back. We'll get rid of this. What I will say is that at first there, I did think you were going to give Katie a run for the money there.
But I probably messed it up.
No, you did come back.
Okay.
You came, like the first few questions you didn't get, and then like you outrageously got the hardest question of your whole question set right, which is what year did we sign Trevor Sinclair? Like, I don't know how that literally was the hardest question out of any of them, and you got that right.
It's easy because if someone puts a Trevor Sinclair shirt up for sale, it's the one you got to know which one it is.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well,
didn't he go to Real Vidadio?
Who's your daddy-o, did you just say?
What I said.
Right. Roberto signed for Real Who's Your Daddy-o. Close. Valladolid. I don't know how you say it.
I would have taken like your mom's team out on Sunday League if you want.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a joke of a player.
No, it's Oli Davi. Oli.
Valladolid is what it is. Valladolid.
Valladolid.
Anyway, Sebastian was born in the Ivory Coast as well. Just so you know, I'm going to go through your questions real quick for everybody because they like to know the answers. 3-0 win at Anfield. Mark Noble got sent off. Darren Randolph was in goal.
Ah.
And that's a shame because you've had 2 Liverpool West Ham related questions. And you mixed the keepers up. You got Randolph, Ryan, in there like that. It was that same season.
Yeah.
Trevor Brooking is the only Hammer that's won 5 times. Dr. Martin's first pair of shirts in 98. So that was forced. We signed Benayoun in 2005. Our leading scorer 2 seasons ago was Marko Arnautovic, Katie. Pablo Fornals was
I knew that. He went to China.
China. Can you say it correctly, please?
China.
China.
Like China Tom.
So, yeah. Oh, my gosh. That's a fair point. What are you watching? Okay, let's finish.
I agree.
So, the other questions, you got Shakis up right. He was born in England. McCloskey was our first keeper. You got the 4 questions right in a row. So, the final score at the end of the show, like I said, you needed to beat 16 to dethrone Charlie Walsh and to take 5th place. So, did you manage to do it? Let's take a look at the final scores. You did. 17 points, Ryan. You're the winner tonight. You will be in 5th place on the scoreboard above Charlie Walsh. Thank you guys so much for playing. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate the banter. Katie, I appreciate the abuse. I would have liked a little more, if I'm honest. But you gave me a lot to work with. We entertained the fans until near the end when they had no idea what was going on anymore. But the good news is Lee's show is coming up right now. So stay tuned. Hang out with Lee and the boys and maybe girls because I don't know who's going to be on. And I'm not trying to be sexist. Thank you both so much for being on the show.
Thanks, Adam.
Massively appreciate it. You guys, thank you all for watching. Stay positive. Love your lives. We'll see you next week. And then I think I'm going to take like a little bit of a break for the international break, you know, because me and Wes are going to Vegas and all of that, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, keep drinking. Come on, you Irons. Let's get a result against Liverpool. We'll see you.